Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I am back. I'm starting off FIFA 20 with a West Ham United career mode. This is the team that I support. So I'm just gonna see how far I can get with them. My aim is to win the Champions League 1 or 2 times. But yeah. So first of all, we're going to go through emails, then we're going to go through objectives, and then I'll show you my shortlist, and then we can sort out players that we can get rid of and sell. But we get Napoli, Real Betis and Inter in our European International Cup group. They want us to make around 54 million from shirt sales. Just letting us know that the transfer market is open, and then we got our scout report, which I've already looked at. But let's go into the vision and expectations. So they want us to reach around the 16th stage of the FA Cup, which I'm probably aiming to go further. They want us to finish in the Europa League spot, which is realistically my aim. They want us to sign one new player to the senior team in the same season they were scouted, play them in 5 matches either as part of the starting 11 or coming on as a sub. They also want me to sign at least 2 players younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. As we went through before, they want us to make 54 million from shirt sales. There's no continental because we're not in Europe, and they want us to finish the season with a profit margin of 45 million. So now we'll go through the shortlist. So I'll sort it by position. So my target probably for next season is going to be Lafont, because then Fabianski can play backup if he don't retire. So Lafont will probably be signed next season since he's currently out on loan at Nantes or wherever the name is in France. One of my targets for this season is Calabria from AC Milan. He's 22 years old. Also, I'm going to go in for Jose Gaia from Valencia. One of my big promising targets is Phil Foden. I think he could be a key player for us. I know a lot of people are targeting this player in other YouTube series, but I might sign him like maybe season 2 or season 3. I'm probably going to target this player as well this season, Senkis Under. Also got Piatek, but I was gonna try and sign him this season, but we can't sign him now because he's just joined AC Milan apparently, which I don't think is actually correct. Now we have Tammy Abraham. He's currently on the loan list at Chelsea, so I'd probably look at bringing him in on loan for a season. And we got Hakan Çalhanoğlu, which is probably going to be a left mid for us, or left wing. And we have Justin Kluivert as well, which if one of them fails, then we can go in for the other one. But now we're going to go through the squad hub and look at players that I'm looking to sell. David Martin. Now, West Ham signed him in real life, obviously that's why he's here. I'm probably going to keep him. I'm probably playing in the Carabao Cup against like some League 2 or League 1 sides, but that's really it. Roberto can jump in if we play like a Championship side, maybe in the Premier League or in the FA Cup or something like that. Fabianski is going to be my number 1. Cresswell, I'm going to be transfer listing. I know in real life he did just score that amazing free kick against Manchester United where we beat them 2-0. But he's 29 years old, 76 overall. I know there's dynamic potential, which is a new feature in FIFA 20 career mode, but like, I just don't think he's going to fit into my plans. We have Arthur Masuaku, who is the same overall as Cresswell, but he's 4 years younger, and I think could be good for us for a couple of years. And then we have Winston Reid, which has been with us since 2010, but recently he has got a lot of injuries, so he will be transfer listed. I'm also this young Portuguese centre back that West Ham signed, Goncalo Cardoso. I'm gonna look at loaning him out. If he doesn't go out on loan, then I will use him. But we have Balbuena, Ogbonna and Diop. Those are my three main centre backs. Then we have Ben Johnson, who I'm probably gonna keep this season, but if he plays poorly up to January, or if he just plays poorly this whole season, then I will loan him out next season or possibly sell him. Now we got Pablo Zabaleta. We signed him from City a couple of years ago. He's retiring at the end of the season. His contract is running out, and he's 34 years old and only 75 rated. So, yeah, I'm gonna hopefully sell him, but just hope to sell him. And then we have Ryan Fredericks, who has been good, like in real life. He's been alright, good. He's full of injuries, another injury-prone player. But he is probably going to be a key player behind David Calabria if we manage to sign him. And then we got Declan Rice, one of West Ham's most exciting players. He's got 1 or 2 England caps in real life, so I'm definitely going to keep him along with Diop. Declan Rice and Diop will play key roles for me. Now, here we are with Carlos Sanchez. He's another player that gets injured a lot. He's 33 years old. So I'm putting him on the transfer list. If he doesn't go to anyone, then I'll probably release him. But now we have Felipe Anderson. Kind of obvious I'm going to keep him. And now we've got a game face as well. And then we got Nathan Holland, which I'm probably going to loan out, like Joe Powell. So these two are going to go out on loan. Connor Coventry is probably going to stay for 1 more year, give him a chance in the Cups. Josh Cullen next season will leave. Mark Noble, keeping him until he retires. He's going to keep that captain's armband until he retires, and then I'm probably going to give it off to someone like Declan Rice or someone like that. Next we have Jack Wilshere, another player full of injuries, but if without his injuries he would be a good player, but we're going to keep him. Next we have Manuel Lanzini. I think in real life he signed a new 5-year deal, and at the minute he's got a 3 to 4 week injury, which was kind of unsuspected because I didn't know about that until he was not in the Man U squad, the squad to play against Man U. And then we have Pablo Fornals. West Ham signed him this summer in real life, hence why we have him here. He hasn't really impressed me that much for West Ham. Obviously he's just come off the bench. He did get his first goal for us against Newport County in the Carabao Cup, but like he needs to be on point. So he's gonna be what Pellegrini done in real life, where he comes off the bench. And then we have Haksabanovic, currently out on loan at some club which I'm not going to pronounce. Now next season, I'm probably going to look at selling him, like Dean Garner. I might look at selling him, or I might look at getting him another loan. But Samuelson next season will be leaving. But Yarmolenko is a player that I really want to look at. I want to test him in pre-season, see how he performs, because he could be leaving and Cengiz Ünder could be his replacement. So, like, I'm going to look at him in pre-season, see how he performs. If he does well, then we give him one more season. If he doesn't do well, then he's going to leave. Next we have Xande Silva. Signed by West Ham last season. He's 22 years old, only 67 rated. Can play right mid and left mid. I'm probably going to look at loaning him out next season. Next season I'll probably look at selling him. And then we have Mesake Deju. I think West Ham signed him this season. Probably going to loan him out. And then we got Dan Kemp. I'll probably loan him out as well. And then we got Robert Snodgrass, who I might keep for 1 or 2 years. But if he doesn't perform, then I'll look at selling him straight away. Then we have Antonio, another player full of, well not full of, but he does get injured quite a bit. So I'll give him like pre-season, and I might give him 1 or 2 more seasons, see how he performs. And then we have Albion Ajeti. West Ham signed him in real life. He's from Switzerland. He's 22 years old, only 74 rated. So I think I'm going to have him this season, but next season if he doesn't perform well, or yeah, this season if he doesn't perform well, then next season he will probably go out on loan, or I'll look for a new permanent club for him. And then we have Jordan Hugill. Signed by West Ham a couple of years ago in January. He's played a couple of games, but he's just been loaned out. Like last year he went to Middlesbrough, now he's at QPR on loan, so probably next year I'll probably look for a new club for him. Now we have Afolayan, who is another player I'm going to look at loaning out, and Chicharito, sold to Sevilla in real life. So I'm definitely going to look at selling him. He's 31. He has scored goals for West Ham, but not many, and like he's just not really been that good for us. And now we have Sebastian Haller, signed by West Ham in real life. Obviously, he's got game face. Now he is gonna be my main striker, so we are gonna probably keep him for the whole series. But yeah, I'm gonna look at positions. We only have 5 attackers and we have 4 goalkeepers: Trot, Martin, Roberto and Fabianski. And I completely forgot Trot, so I think next season he might leave, he might go on loan, I'm not sure about him yet. But in real life I think he does play in like the under 23s for England. So yeah, but let's we'll simulate and jump into this game against Real Betis so we can test the squad. And I've got 7 emails or chat. Okay, I've got 1 email and about 6 players that want to speak to me, or 7. So Aaron Cresswell says, "Hey Gaffer, I wanted to say that I was a bit surprised to hear that you wanted to sell me. I've really enjoyed my football here, and I wanted to say I wouldn't move it if I had a choice." Well, I'm sorry Cresswell, but you're 29, only 76 overall, so I can't guarantee you play time, so a move might be a better option. I forgot to say, this is also a new feature in FIFA 20, which I think is pretty cool. I do like it, but sometimes the messages can be a bit repetitive, like the press conferences, which I love doing. So Carlos Sanchez says, "Hey Gaffer, I want to I wanted to say that I was a bit surprised to hear that you wanted to sell me. I really enjoy my football here, and I wanted to say that I wouldn't move if I had a choice. Well, I can't guarantee you play time either, but if you don't leave Carlos Sanchez, then you'll either play in the cups or you will be released. So Chicha's saying the same thing. So is Winston Reid. Okay, so Nathan Holland agrees that he should go out on loan to refresh his football, which I said Glabber aligned, and Dejoux agrees that he needs to go out on loan, and Mark Noble, one of my favourite West Ham players, has greeted me. He said, "Greeting boss, on behalf of the whole team I'd like to give you a warm welcome at West Ham." I said, "Excited about the future." Now we've already got a transfer offer for Winston Reid from KRC Genk, I think their name is. 5.7 million. I'm just going to go and accept it. It's above his value. I probably wouldn't be able to get much more. So I'm just going to go and accept it. I'm probably going to make, if I don't stream this, oh, I just realised. I simulated it. But we do get the 2-1 win. And a new feature in FIFA 20 is when you simulate a match, it just skips right to the end instead of playing through, which I used to just skip it anyway, but I kind of wish that they brought the like playing it through thing back. But Chicha and Cresswell get a goal, two of the players I'm looking to sell. But as I was saying, I'm probably going to look at making these episodes quite long. Now we get an offer for Masuaku. 14.8 million release clause. His value is only 7.5 million. But I'm going to reject that because I'm looking to keep him for 1 or 2 seasons. But before we jump into that Inter Milan match, I'm going to buy a scout. So we have this 3.6 million one, or this one who doesn't actually look that good. So we are going to hire Ben Walker as our scout. I'm going to start in England for 9 months. He can look for any player. So yeah, we have started in England with our youth academy. Hopefully he can bring back some top talent. I'm just seeing a player that I would like to sign in a couple of seasons along with this guy, so we'll add them two to the shortlist. Right, sorry, running out of breath. Let's jump in to this match against Inter Milan. And I don't know if you can hear that in the background, guys, but it's really started to rain. It's rained about 3 times today, but we accepted that loan offer for Afaleon. I'm not going to pronounce the club name because I'm probably just going to get it wrong. Now we got some scout reports for Thiago Almada. 72 overall, worth 6 million. He's got 87 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, 88 agility, and 89 balance. Those are probably his best stats. He's also got 76 dribbling and 74 curve. We've got Jose Gaia here. He's quite fast, got good stamina. Now we have Cengiz Ünder, who's 78 rated, got good pace, okay long shots, good crossing. And we have Tammy Abraham, who I think is the first player that I'm going to go in for. I'm just going to try and get him on loan. Okay, so Genk have pulled out of negotiations for Winston Reid, which is a bit disappointing because I was hoping he was going to go there, but he is still talking to another club, I believe. Yeah, he's still talking to Saint Etienne. But let's look at Tammy Abraham. His value is 11 million. we might have to offer between 12.3 and 17.2 million, which I'm not going to do because I'm just going to look at loaning him in, which they're not doing. Okay then, I thought it was loan listed. I'm going to think about signing Tammy Abraham. I'm not sure if I want to sign him or not permanently, but we'll decide. But look at these kits from West Ham. I love this kit. I really love this kit, and I really like this kit. Like, all three kits are really nice this year. This home one is based on an old kit. I think it was like 1970 we used this or something like that. Obviously I wasn't alive then, so I don't know what year it was. So that's AC Milan's kits. I think I'm going to put us in the white kit. They're going to go in their home kit. We're playing at Dortmund's stadium. I'm just going to put it to clear because I hate any other weather. We are going to make a couple of changes for this match. Yarmolenko's going to start. Snodgrass and Sanchez starts there. And then I'm going to have Connor Commentary. I'm actually going to have Sanchez and Connor Commentary switch around there. Lanzini is captain, I'm not sure why. Nathan Holland is going to start there. We're going to give the captain armband to Snodgrass. Now we're going to have Joe Powell at left back. Cardoso and Winston Reid at the back, alongside Johnson as well. And we're going to put Roberto in goal. And this is probably going to be the bench. I'm not sure actually. We'll have Hal on the bench. And then we can have Declan Rice on the bench for no ball. And then this is very hard. Struggling to decide the team. I'm probably gonna do. I'm gonna do that. So we have Haller, Felipe Anderson, Fornal, Zabaleta, Masuaku, Ogbonna, and Fabianski. And let's get into this match against Inter Milan in the pre-season friendly at Dortmund's Stadium, Signal Iduna Park. I'm not sure if they have another name, so I'm just going to call it that. Got some pre-match training to do. Here, Yarmolenko smashing one in there. Now, I think I'm going to record the second episode right after. Right after this one, so you'll probably have a double upload. But let's get into this match against Inter Milan. I cannot wait to play. I've been waiting all day to play this, to play FIFA 20. I'm also just gonna do one thing. I'm gonna turn down the commentary because I'm probably gonna commentate myself. Turn down the menu music, and yeah, just going to show you the sliders. Everything is at 50. If I'm finding professional too easy, then I might bump up the sliders or bump it up to world class. But let's skip all this and I'm just going to show you the lineups like this. So you know our lineup, here it is. But this is how Inter Milan start. They got Bernie in goal, Ranocchia, Skriniar and Godin at the back. Playing a three at the back. They got Vecino, Gagliardini and Brozovic in the centre mid positions. They have DeMarco and Candreva as the wingers. And they have Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez up front. So let's get into this match. Come on, you Irons. Now, look at the thing in the top left with the timer and the new graphics. I like that. It looks pretty good. But let's focus on a match. DeMarco, Reed back to Roberto, Powell to Coventry. Coventry squares it to Sanchez. Nice back heel there from Coventry. Ajeti, Snodgrass on his weaker right foot. Here we have Yarmolenko. Snodgrass running through. Snodgrass. Yarmolenko. Good save by Bernie and Skriniar clears for a corner. Yarmolenko with the cross. Cardoso with a header. Bernie catches. Let's leave the commentary on for a sec. I'll turn it off in a minute. Here we have Lautaro Martinez to Gagliardini. Snodgrass cuts out. Coventry. Holland. Ajeti. Ajeti is too weak there. Winston Reed to Johnson. Connor Coventry. Snodgrass. Here's Powell to Holland. Holland running down the wing. Holland. Winston Reed is offside. But he's absolutely smashed it in. I don't know what he was doing in the box. But we do score, but it's offside, which is pretty understandable. Here is Vecino or Facino. That's a throw for us. What did Yarmolenko do there? Gagliardini. Coventry. Sanchez. Yarmolenko. He's let go of it to Vecino. DeMarco. Gagliardini. By the way, I'm going to focus on signings after the pre-season friendlies. Here we have DeMarco again. Vecino. Vecino. Still got the ball. Probably looking for a cross. Bit of step over. Good tackle by Coventry. Here's Carlos Sanchez. Jetty. Oh, he's run right into that. Snodgrass. Ajeti. Lautaro Martinez. Good turn. Lukaku. Lautaro Martinez. Back to Lukaku. Candreva. Reed cuts out. Here is Yarmolenko again. Yarmolenko. Ran right into the player there. Gagliardini. Squares it to Ranocchia. Here is DeMarco. Lukaku. Lautaro Martinez. Here's Winston Reed. Not Winston Reed. I don't know who that was. Joe Powell. Nathan Holland. Giving the ball away, but heavy touch by Lautaro Martinez gives it back to us. Here's Connor Coventry. Snodgrass. Ben Johnson. Ajeti. Twisting and turning. Looking for a pass. We've won it back. Nathan Holland. Powell. Snodgrass. Snodgrass. Bernie saves. Yarmolenko. To Ajeti. Back out wide to Yarmolenko. Can he catch up? Yes, he can. Holland! A very, very weak shot from Nathan Holland there. About 3 minutes till half time. Still 0-0 between West Ham United and Inter Milan. Whew. Right. Winston Reid. Snodgrass. Carlos Sanchez. Ajeti. Snodgrass. What's he done there? Snodgrass. Just run right into him. Brozovic. Yarmolenko. Carlos Sanchez. Coventry. Ajeti. Yarmolenko. Snodgrass. And we take the 1-0 lead from a cross by Yarmolenko and a header by Snodgrass. The captain, player with the captain's armband, puts us 1-0 up. Good header. And we take the 1-0 lead before half time. Inter Milan 0, West Ham United 1. As Snodgrass gets his first goal in the European International Cup. Here we are at half time. Only got about 2 kicks in there after the kick-off. But Snodgrass has had 2 attempts and 1 goal. So let's jump into half time. Dressing room. And here the half-time scores. It's AS Monaco 0, Leverkusen 1, Napoli 1, Real Betis 1, RB Leipzig 3, Lazio 0. Right, let's jump into the second half. No changes by us. Don't think there's been any changes by Inter Milan. But can I just say, what a very weak pass there by Roberto. Could have given the ball away if it was being pressured there. Yarmolenko, twisting and turning, gives the ball away. DeMarco, Ranocchia, Carlos Sanchez, Joe Powell, back to Roberto, Ben Johnson. Skriniar is linked with, I think they just said Manchester City, as Coventry has put Snodgrass through. And we managed to keep that on there. Did not want to pass to him. Here's Powell, Holland, Snodgrass, 2-0. A driven shot by Robert Snodgrass. I'm surprised Snodgrass even managed to do them flips there. But Ajeti with the assist. Ajeti was calling for it again. Snodgrass didn't see it, but he's taken it himself and he's smashed it into the bottom right corner. Manager Lowe is very happy. Look at him. That's your first sight of him. I'll show you him after this match. I'll show you his full outfit. Well, I think when we jump into Champions League games and stuff, I might put him in a suit. But if we get to the Carabao Cup final or FA Cup final, then I'm putting him in a suit then. But here's Ajeti to Holland. We've had 55% possession to Inter Milan's 45%. Oh, what has Roberto done there? Very poor mistake. And Lukaku, I think that was offside. Politano's coming on for I think that's DeMarco. Yep, DeMarco. Only just saw it. But what a poor mistake there from Roberto. He can't be making mistakes if he wants to get playing time. Especially can't be making mistakes like that. Holland. The player... Right, Ranocchio's put Holland down. It's a penalty to West Ham. Ranocchio is the captain and he gets himself a yellow card. Now, there's a new penalty system. Aim with the left stick, press and hold B to power up your shot. The size of the mark will increase with your shot power. As the player is approaching the ball, the timing bar will appear. Press B when the indicator is in the green zone or when the player is about to contact the ball to get a well-timed shot. So, let's... Yarmolenko is taking it. Oh no. Oh, this is very dodgy. Yarmolenko puts it away though. That was very lively, the target there. But Yarmolenko could be changing manager Lowe's mind about whether to sell him or not. I think if he does continue to perform this season, then I'll give him until January. But if he doesn't perform to January, then he will be sold in January. But I don't know if you just saw there from the suggested subs, I'm bringing off Nathan Holland for Felipe Anderson. Here he comes now. He's got himself a game face now. Don't know if I said that already, but we lead 3-0 against Inter Milan. Yarmolenko, Ajeti, Carlos Sanchez. Yarmolenko again. Yarmolenko. Lazio got a goal back. Here's Felipe Anderson. Oh, first touch, he gives the ball away. Here's Lautaro Martinez. Gagliardini. Oh. Brozovic. Reed blocks. Lukaku with a very wide volley. And Ben Johnson is coming off for Paulo Zabaleta. Vecino comes off for former West Ham loanee. I think that's João Mario. As we bring off Ben Johnson for Paulo Zabaleta. Player retiring at the end of the season, and I'm looking to sell him in real life. Yeah, that's João Mario. I'm not looking to sell him in real life, but he's retiring at the end of the season as we put Coventry through. Connor Coventry, Snodgrass, Ajeti. Snodgrass was too small there to win that header. Candreva, Ranocchia. Candreva again, Politano, Gagliardini, Lukaku, Lautaro, Lukaku, Lautaro again. Good tackle by Reed. Here's Carlos Sanchez. Connor Coventry. Oh, wasn't able to hold on to it. Gagliardini, Brozovic. Did not actually mean to do that. Powers called for it again. Poor pass there. So the Fry is coming on for Ranocchia. Here's Felipe Anderson. Haven't actually seen him much. I know I did bring him on, but still he hasn't really been involved. Look at Felipe Anderson making that run. As I said, he's not really been involved. Here's Felipe Anderson. Felipe. Saved by Bernie. Lukaku. Very weird pass back to Candreva. Here is Godin. Candreva. Lukaku. Lukaku tried to go for Pochettino, whatever the name is there, but it was too long. And Icardi is coming off of Lukaku. Icardi should be at PSG on loan, but haven't done a patch there, so I have to see. I think we have to wait a couple of days for a patch because Icardi should be at PSG on loan. Anyway, here's the Fry, João Mario, Zabaleta, Cardoso, Powell, Connor Coventry, waiting for the run of Felipe Anderson again. Felipe Anderson, very, not very, cross was blocked there by Godin, I think. Here's Yarmolenko. Ajeti. And that is probably the final shot of the game. Yes, it was. And Burnley clears it. And it's Inter Milan 0, West Ham United 3. Go and shake Antonio Conte's hand there. Well done to West Ham, Yarmolenko and Snodgrass. So the three players that got our goals was, it was Snodgrass and Yarmolenko getting our goals. So we get a win in, I think that was a second pre-season tournament match. RB Leipzig thrashed Lazio. And Afolayan moved to Botsani has been rejected. Snodgrass scores a brace as West Ham club win over Inter. That's a new news tale, I think. Scout report on Lafont, Justin Cliver, Piatek, Calabria and Phil Foden. I think that's going to be the end of this episode now. I'm going to jump straight into the next episode. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.